Alright guys, got Dave and Katrina's truck here. I think I got it. I mean, I think it's narrowed to... I actually took that weak starter off. Well, Darian did. We did put a 6.4 starter on it so it can crank better, because that starter, it was kind of weak. But I still haven't gotten the VIN right. Still haven't gotten that. I haven't had time to mess with it, but we drove it at home again. It's got 370 plus... Oh, you just took the batteries off. It had 111 miles on it. He just took the batteries off to do a starter on it. So, here. 6.4 starter's nice. I think I got it. It runs good. I mean, it's, you know, as far as... But it had to have been something. It's all on me. I know it. I mean, it's not heads. Relative compression will not run because unexpected RPM change. So everything keeps... Okay, you guys remember when I had a problem with the bed plate and I was messing around with it and I was freaking out on it. I was ready to grab a new block. I was ready to say, heck with this, heck with that. We're going to go ahead and just start all over. Because it wouldn't, you know, either that or line hone it, tear it all back apart and line hone it. Okay, I'm willing to gamble. I think I'm going to gamble. And it's going to be a mother. It's going to be a pain in the freaking butt. But I don't physically remember putting the bracket on and setting the timing when I set the crank back in when we was going through the crap with the bed plate not seating. I don't freaking remember it. Everything is actually pointing towards timing. I mean, it's not, and I don't understand how, what, you know, because either I got really freaking lucky. I mean, I'm gonna think back in my mind too. It sucks the live feed's broke, because I'd go back and look at the live feed and see if I put the bracket on and set the timing up. But with how everything is acting, it's coming towards, I might be a tooth or two off on timing. I mean, and you know, it's my own fault. I mean, I was more focused on actually getting the bed plate seated down and getting everything so it's nice and smooth. And if I had to have just grazed right over timing, which is stupid. I've never done that before, but you know, I'm only human. So that's a drag. That's a big old fat drag right there. I'm gonna be real sad if it's not it. I mean, what Darian said, maybe we ought to go ahead and yank the transmission and yank the rear cover, and at least check timing. Because I can check it. All we gotta do is take the rear cover off. I can leave the engine in, leave the cab on, leave everything together. But it's just cranking too good. It runs too good to be a compression loss issue. I mean, it's, you know, I was ready to do a compression test and leak down. I mean, I was thinking, I mean, I got the tool to take the rockers off and just take the rockers off and freaking, but I'm just about, percentage is pretty high that I'm thinking that I did not put the bracket on and I did not set the timing when we set the crankshaft in. Which I don't know how much because that's just a fundamental part of building a freaking engine. I mean, what the hell? I mean, I screwed up, spaced it off, and it's got to be real close, because idle is perfect and hard acceleration is perfect. Like when you're on it, it's just when you're just a little bit of throttle, you can kind of feel it. You can just feel those, and it's the three cylinders. Right, which could be the timing just not happy. It's not happy. And so, damn, I'm just thinking out loud with you guys, because pretty sad. Not really, because I'll be actually happy if that is the case. I mean, we're gonna have to tear it apart. You know, I mean, granted there is a chance. I mean, I could flip it upside down and pull the bed plate back off. And then I got to decide, are we just going to take it all back apart, pull both heads off, pull all the valve train off, release the load on the cam, you know, or do I just get new rod bolts and pop the rods loose, lift the crank up, and retime it? Who knows? Not exactly sure yet what which way I'm going to go, but I think the issue is timing. I think I'm off. I don't remember putting it back on that second time. I know when we carry it from the back after I soap and water it and I get it all lubricated, we carry it over and we set it in the freaking engine. It's a normal procedure. You set the dowel down, lift it up, slide it down in there. I don't know. I got to keep thinking. I'm not dedicated yet, but I wanted to, I got this idea and I think that might be it. So I figured I'd make a video on it. And, cause you know, I mean, I ain't too proud to show my mess ups. This is a mess up. If it is timing, yeah. I just hurt ourselves is what we did, but there's a remedy for it. So we can find the fix. So, you know, I'll be real sad we take it all apart and I stick that bracket on there and it's timed. I mean, because, you know, check timing. I mean, what I'm seeing is cab off, engine out, put it on the stand, flip it over, new rear main, new harmonic flex plate bolts, new torque converter nuts, front and rear covers have to come off, so take both those off. So it's pretty much tear the freaking engine apart again. But you know, it's got 500 miles on it right now, so you know that would be kind of nice to take a look at everything, make sure that bed plate and everything is happy. You know, because I was freaking out on the bed plate. That's where it all came from. It just got all weird, and I got out of my normal routine, so it screwed me up. Which, what a drag. All right, I just figured I'd make another video. I always feel better when I make the video about what I think a problem is. I think we've been here a couple times, like 4 times, 5 times or something. Which ain't bad. I mean, it's been, 10 years damn near, and I've screwed up 5 times. You know, could be worse. I mean, it could screw up every other time. Not all of our engines have issues. I mean, I'm just telling you. I mean, if I don't have a video afterwards, you know, a follow-up video like this, then you can just pretty much chalk that up as being a good done job, right? But I'm probably gonna pout for a minute before we got to get that. We're finishing this stuff over here. Let me show why we've been bullshitting around, why I don't have it done already. I mean, it's done. I mean, it's all done. I actually turned it all the way up, put a bunch of power at it, and I was running it just because I like to make sure everything's seated in. I like to run it. So, I mean, it's ran. It runs pretty good too. Turned all the way up, this son of a gun will build 32 pounds of boost. I mean, it'll build a whole crap load of boost. But right now, we're working on the 6.4 here with the busted block, and we're trying to actually get, because 6.4s, I do not go all out. We're actually gonna sleeve the 6.4. We're gonna put one sleeve in it. So right now, we're getting all the parts put up. Everything's clean. This is all ready to put on the truck, ready to assemble. The frame's all done. The son of a gun looks good too. Got the top all done. So I'm putting as many parts on the truck as we can to basically mimic just a plain old engine job, because what will come when I bring this one back in, which will be a little while, but when I bring it back in, I'll have the short block on the stand built, and we'll pull it in, set the short block in, and go to town. Tanner does have the heads done, so the heads for this truck are done. So that's why I'm kind of bullshitting, because I want to have this job when it goes outside. I want it completely ready to come back in and boom, go to town. So, you know, like front cover, I mean, we had to clean all this stuff. We had to clean everything. Basically get it all ready. I mean, the rocker boxes are all clean. Manifolds. Look at what Darian does to the crossovers. Holy crap, the fuel cooler. That son of a bitch. That thing looks good. He's back there working on the turbo right now. A set of turbos. I mean, that looks good. So that's what we're doing. I'm gonna get this truck all buttoned up and ready to go outside to wait. And David's coming in. I mean, we're not. He's front and center right now, so we'll focus on it. I gotta go wash it. I'm not raising the cab with it this dirty, so I'll wash it off, get it all clean, and then we'll go to town. I mean, it's got 500 miles of road grime on it. It's been kind of nasty here lately. So honestly though, with everything already done, all the prep work's done. I mean, the valve covers are all pretty, everything's all clean, everything's done, so we can just blow through it. I mean, it'll be like, won't be a long job. So what a bummer. We'll see. I don't know. I mean, that might be it, not be it. I mean, if that is it, then who knows? I mean, I might grab phone and show what I did, because, you know, I screwed up. Yeah. All right, that's it. So as of right now, that's my plan, is to check timing. Check timing because of the bed plate issue. The bed plate gave me a fit, threw me out of my normal routine, got me all screwed up, and I screwed it up. I think. I'm hoping, actually, I'm hoping. Thank God I didn't screw it up far enough. You know, obviously with how it runs and idles and starts. Here, let's start it real quick, and you can hear it out here. I mean, timing is not off that far, but it's probably off just a hair. So, my fault. All right, guys. See you in a bit. Have a good day.